Hello students, we are going to study about grammar and that is letter writing. Now students, you know that you have studied letter writing right from the third standard you have been studying. And there are two types of letters. When you were small, you always used to write informal letters. But we also have formal letters. Now, when you used to write informal letters, which are the informal letters? For example, when you write to your mummy, daddy, your grandparents, your friend, your uncle, thanking them for giving you the gift, a birthday gift or whatever it is. So that is called informal letter. But today we are going to study about the formal letter. Now what is that formal letter? When you write the formal letter, you have to keep the following points in mind. For example, sender's address. Now, who is the sender? In this case, you become a sender when you write a letter to the principal or to your class teacher or to the boss in the office, to the manager. Okay? So, you are a sender. You will be writing your address. Just below that address, you will be mentioning a date. Now, remember students, when we studied about email writing, I have showed you how to write the date. You are supposed to be writing, for example, today's date, that is 2nd November 2020. You cannot write 2102020, no. So, when you are writing a date, 2nd November 2020. Receiver's address. To whom are you sending the letter? So that person becomes the receiver. It could be to the principal or to the Times of India, to the editor or to the boss, to the manager, whomsoever you are writing. Then comes the subject. What do you write? For what you are writing? Maybe a leave application. Maybe you want some changes. So you are editing something in the newspaper. So the subject. Then comes the salutation. What is that salutation? We have seen in the email also. Dear sir, respected principal, respected teacher. It goes on. Then comes the body. Body in 3 paragraphs. Introduction, main theme and request if it is. Now, when you write the introduction, you mention who are you. Suppose you are a student writing a letter to the principal, you will be telling, I am so and so, studying in 9C or 10C or 10B, your roll number and your name, requesting you to grant me the leave of 8 days. I will be going out of station, maybe if you are going out of station, or you are going for some emergency, maybe your operation or whatever it is, sick leave if you are taking. So, whatever you are mentioning. So, first introduction, in the introduction you will be mentioning that. And the main theme, that is the content, will be the second paragraph about your operation or what operation you are going through, or you are going out of station. Maybe you are going to Bombay for your brother's marriage and you require 8 days leave, whatever it is. And then the third paragraph will be request. Humbly, I request you to grant me 1 week's leave. When you mention that, you also have to mention the dates. From which date to which date you require the leave. Then the complimentary clause. What is that complimentary clause, students? Yours truly, yours faithfully, yours obediently, whichever way you write, and your name. So this is about formal letter writing. Which points are there? Sender's address. Everything comes in the left side. Receiver's address, subject, salutation, body in 3 paragraphs, and then the complimentary clause. And now, just have a look at one question which I am going to show it to you. Have a look at this, students. Letter to the municipal commissioner complaining about the nuisance of hawkers selling harmful foodstuffs near schools. So students, why you have to write a letter? You have to write a letter To whom? First and foremost, to the municipal commissioner. And what are you going to write? You are complaining. Complaining for what? About the nuisance. About all that is happening by the hawkers selling the harmful foodstuffs near school. So what is that nuisance? That they are creating the problem by selling the harmful foodstuff. And that is sold where? Near schools. So when you are writing your address, it's in the left align. See that we have kept the left align. You are writing the left side. So Students' Council, ABC High School, not mention the name of the school. You can write Fatima Convent School, you can write St. Joseph School, you can write SK Dave School, whichever name of the school you can write. Where is it? Ahmedabad 380009. The pin code has been mentioned. Look here, as I told you, the date in which format you have to write. Here they have mentioned 15th June 2020, let's say. Okay. Today's date, 2nd November 2020. The date has to be in this format. Keep it in mind, students, otherwise your marks will be cut. Then, the Municipal Commissioner, Corporation Office, Usmanpura, Ahmedabad, and the pin code. So, we finish the sender's address. Date, of course, has come. Then, the receiver's address. Then comes the subject. And what is the subject, student? Look here. The subject is nuisance of hawkers selling harmful foodstuff. The nuisance of hawkers selling harmful foodstuff. Now, students, for example, in the school, you are allowed to bring the tiffin and you are not supposed to eat the food out of the school. I mean, suppose there is a canteen, you are supposed to be eating from the canteen. Maybe certain type of food is provided to you. And every day's menu has been given. But besides this, if you are going out of the school gate to buy the stuff that is the junk food, and every day if you are eating junk food, is it healthy, students? No. So, that is the type of food stuff which is not good for the students. When you bring tiffin in the school, you bring mostly chapati, vegetable, or maybe bread and vegetable, or something that is homemade, maybe noodles or pasta or whatever it is. But that is the type of food which is allowed. Then, so the subject you have mentioned, see that the subject has been highlighted. Subject has to be small and not very big, 2-3 lines. It has to be in one sentence, maybe 2 to 3 words, or at the most 5 to 6 words, but subject has to be short. Then, dear sir. Now you are writing to whom, students? To the municipal commissioner. You are writing dear sir. See, after dear sir there is a comma. I am a student of 12th standard of ABC school. The student has not mentioned his school name. He has written as ABC. You also can do, also you can write the name of the school, maybe whatever the name of your school, Fatima Convent or HK Dave or SP Patel, whatever it is. Okay? And so I am the student of 12th standard of ABC school and would like to bring to your kind notice that many hawkers sell various kinds of eatables outside our school. Their food items are displayed in the open, attracting a lot of dust and flies. So what they are selling is not in the canteen, or it's not in the proper way the hygiene is maintained. So how is it? It is exposed outside where a lot of dust can be collected on the food stuff. Also the flies coming, they are not taking precautions to avoid the flies, which can cause the problem to the students having diarrhea or any stomach problems. Then what is mentioned? They also use a lot of adulterated oil and other harmful ingredients. So other harmful ingredients which are not good for the student at this age. and oil that is again and again used or mixed with some other oil. Many children have fallen sick with stomach disorders and vomiting. So many students have fallen sick. Why? Because of the stomach disorders and vomiting can be resulting into diarrhea, stomach upset. Okay. The school authorities have tried to discourage the students from buying from the hawkers. The school authorities have taken the measure. They have prevented the students buying from the hawkers. But sometimes students do not listen. But students have no alternative and continue to do so. So students have no other way, but they are also attracted by the hawkers selling their stuff. Now, the third paragraph, I would not mind them if they were selling their items hygienically, but playing around with the students' health is a crime. So what is he trying to say? I would not mind if they were selling their items hygienically by taking proper precautions from the dust, from the flies, and give the proper oil and not mix with any other oil. Okay? And not playing around the students' health, but playing around with the students' health is a crime. So in order to sell them little cheaper, attract them to that food by giving the oil which is not good, it's like you are playing with the health of the students, which is a crime. This problem also exists at other schools. It's not only our school, but the other schools also. The hawkers have also fought with the school authorities and refused to budge from the area. So what is that? The hawkers have fought with the school authorities and have refused to budge from the area. Now, so what? They have also told the authorities and the hawkers have refused to budge from the area. What is the meaning of budge? To move from that particular area. I request to look into the matter and take strong action against these errant hawkers. They need to be fined or their things need to be confiscated. Either make them pay the fine for what they are doing by playing with the health of the students. Let them pay fine, or else what? Let their things need to be confiscated. Take away their, snatch away their things so that they will not sell all this harmful stuff in the school. Please help us by doing the needful. Thanking you. Yours faithfully, the name of the person, Sampada Dadwal, and then representatives, Students' Council from ABC High School. The designation of the student has been mentioned. Who is the student? He is a representative student of the council. So, this is the formal letter we saw. This type of letters can be asked to you in this exam. Just now we studied about this. You may be asked to write a letter to the principal of the school. Maybe, as I told you, inform me before, you require the sick leave or leave of absence from the school. Maybe to ask for some facilities, in whichever way it can be. Okay, so the points over here are for the formal letter. Sender's address, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, body in 3 paragraphs, which will include introduction, main theme and request, complimentary close. Okay students, I am going to stop over here. Please do the homework that I am going to send it to you. I will be sending you 1 to 2 questions and also will send you the image of this. Please write it in your fair book.